Today we're looking at the rarest coins from 2008. You want to look for these mint era coins, guys, because they can be extremely valuable coins. We're talking quarters, we're talking nickels, dollar coins, so many different coins covered in this video. Let's start off here first with doubled edge lettering. That's kind of what we're looking for. Obviously in a coin holder we can't see the side or the edge of the coin, but that's what you want to look for. So if you guys go to the bank, get $1 coins, presidential dollar coins, Sacagawea dollar coins, you can actually look for errors on these coins. If you don't find any errors, you cash it back into the bank. Didn't cost you any money, just cost you some time to search, coin roll hunt through a bunch of coins. So this coin sold for $384 because of that. So that is that's really nice, that doubled lettering there. Very nice. All right, next up is a Arizona State Quarter 2008 that was struck onto a defective planchet. I think this kind of speaks for itself. Defective planchets can take place on any type of coinage. This coin sold for around $60 at auction. Next up is another presidential dollar coin that has a die adjustment strike. Andrew Jackson here on the obverse of the coin. You can see how it's all faded out as well as a result of that die adjustment strike, and it is also missing the edge lettering. Here's an example of missing the edge lettering. So you just turn the coin over to the side, see if it has the edge lettering. If it doesn't, it's missing the edge lettering. Now this is only for specific dates as well, so not every dollar coin is going to be the same, but yeah, for a lot of these presidential dollar coins you can look for missing edge lettering, even Native American dollar coins, the Sacagawea dollars. Now this next coin, State Quarter, Hawaii State Quarter, sold for $780 at auction. What you want to look for is a dropped letter T on the obverse of the coin. So you can see the D mint mark there, but to the left of it you can see that dropped letter T. That will add a tremendous amount of value to these quarters, and there are mint era coin collectors out there that pay big money for stuff like this. $780 quarter there. But you can also look for a dropped Y on the Hawaii State Quarter as well. So this will be above the word dollar. If you look right by Washington's neck, above the O in dollar, you can see that dropped letter Y from the word liberty. All right, so look for the dropped letter Y. This could easily be passed up. Clearly this has been passed up multiple times, spent in circulation, and someone ended up paying $264 for this coin. Next up, we have an elliptical planchet on the 2008 State Quarter, Oklahoma. This coin ended up selling for $126 at auction. I think an elliptical planchet's kind of self-explanatory. You can see what that looks like. Here's a different example taking place on the Arizona State Quarter elliptical planchet mint era coin. This coin sold for $132 at auction. Free silver coin giveaways every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the Whatnot app. No catch, guys. Free silver giveaways. Plus, you get the $15 credit to spend on the Whatnot app. You can purchase any product from any seller and use your $15 credit today. Download the Whatnot app at the link in the comments below or scan the QR code on the screen. All right, next up is a proof $1 coin with a finned rim, which you can see around the rim of the coin. All right, this coin ended up selling for $176. Can't beat that. Now, next up is two coins that sold together in a lot for around $100 at auction. They are 2008 Jefferson nickels, and they do have double curved clips on each one of these coins. Well, yeah, both of these coins have double curved clips, and one is from 2009, one is from 2008. Again, they sold together for around $100. Moving on to a partial collar, you can see how it's thicker on one side of the rim than the other. That is the partial collar mint error taking place here on the Arizona State Quarter. This coin only sold for $31 at auction. Actually, it sold together, so only about 15 bucks for that coin. It actually sold together as a lot with this quarter as well. Another partial collar for 31 bucks. Nice price on those. I mean, heck, costs more than that to get the coins graded. 30 bucks for two coins. Moving on to another proof dollar coin, mint error. This coin has been misaligned. So Martin Van Buren right here, and you can see that error taking place here, most noticeably on the reverse of the coin. This coin sold for $126. Next up is a reverse Clad layer, partially missing. 85% of it is missing, and this is a pretty valuable coin here, guys. So always check both sides of your quarters, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, dollars, and so on. This coin ended up selling for over $1,100. $200 at auction for 25 cents. Now you can also look for the whole Clad layer missing. In this case, we see the Clad layer on the reverse, but we are completely missing the Clad layer on the obverse of this Alaska state quarter here. All right, so that will add value to the coin. The coin sold for over $250, and you'll see that here on this example as well. A New Mexico state quarter 2008 obverse Clad layer missing. We see the inner copper layer of the coin because we're missing that outer Clad layer, and it only weighs 4.7 grams as a result. Because you're missing that Clad layer, it's going to weigh less than typical quarter. This coin sold for around $175. But wait, there's more. We got another obverse Clad layer missing here on the Hawaii state quarter. This coin sold for $216. We also have this taking place on an Arizona state quarter. This coin sold for $276. So it will depend on, you know, what the coin looks like, the grade, which is the condition of the coin, what coin it's actually taking place on, you know, which state quarter it is, or if you have a dime with the missing Clad layer, you know, things like that. So it depends on all those things when it comes down to value when you sell the coin, all that good stuff. Now this next one is very interesting. So we have a presidential $1 coin design that was accidentally struck onto a dime planchet. That's why it's the size of a dime. The whole dollar coin does not fit onto a dime planchet, and this coin sold for over $20,000 at auction. Can you believe that? 20 grand someone paid for this mint era coin. Truly one of a kind right there. Now this is a 2008 Lincoln penny design that was accidentally struck onto a dime planchet, a 10-cent planchet. Now, obviously, this is not the correct color for a, you know, a penny from 2008, right? A zinc penny. Now, this coin ended up selling for $720 because of that mint error. Now, here is another Hawaii state quarter with a partial collar. You can see that thickness around the rim of the coin. This coin ended up selling for around $100 at auction. So don't forget, guys, hit the link in the comments below. We are doing live coin auctions every single week over on the Whatnot app. You will get in on the free gold giveaways and free silver giveaways, free copper giveaways every single week, only if you are watching on the Whatnot app. All right, that's the only way to get in on those free giveaways. And we also are doing some big streams coming up, guys. Don't miss out on those. Download the app today. You'll get $15 off any purchase on the app from any different seller, as long as you use my link in the comments below. Hit that link right now in the comments below, guys. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.